Hey there, Rush fans. This is Mark Benetti alongside you for your latest edition of Behind the Bench, where we ask two of your favorite Rush players questions you've submitted to us on our social media platforms. Today, I'm joined by the grumpy old men of the franchise. To my right, Rush defenseman and assistant captain Riley Weslowski, and to my left, Rush forward and captain Jesse Schultz. Riley, I'll go ahead and start off with you. Almost 300 games played in a Rush uniform. You're coming up on Scott Ray's all-time games played record. How does it feel to almost get into the upper echelons there of Rush history?
Yeah, it's pretty special, especially a franchise like Rapid City. I was very fortunate that early on in my career I was able to, get recruited to come play in Rapid City. And I'll be honest, when I was asked to come to Rapid City, I was pretty much, I was like, there's no chance I'm going to South Dakota to play hockey. And, fortunately enough, some of my real good friends, Blaine Jarvis, Brendan Cook, Luke Erickson, were all playing here at the time. And I thought, I'll come and I'll grind it out for the for the rest of the season here. And then we ended up winning the championship. And I haven't wanted to leave since. It's been a real blessing for me to be able to call Rapid City home for the last few years.
Jesse, I'll turn to you. 12 years you've been at this, and you're coming up on 700 games pro relatively soon. Do you have moments when you're on the ice that you kind of think back the past almost 700 games, or do you just take each one as they come?
Yeah, I don't know. On the ice, I would say maybe off. You reflect a little bit, but it goes by so quick. I mean, you don't really realize that it's been that long. So you try to play as long as you can, try to stay healthy, and, as long as you're enjoying what you're doing, that's all that matters. And I think, right now for us, it's something we love to do. We love playing here, so we'll try to play as long as we can.
What do you think is the most significant of the almost 700 games you've played to this point?
My most memorable one?
Mm-hmm.
I guess probably my first game in Vancouver, for sure. I mean, obviously, it's kind of a no-brainer, I have to say that. But, it was a dream come true for sure for me, and never lasted long, but it was something that I'll always be able to hold on to.
We'll go ahead and take a quick break. After a commercial from our sponsor, we'll be back with your second half of Behind the Bench.
My job at Assurant involves keeping our customers informed at a time when they need us the most. I care about doing a good job for my company, but mostly I care about the people I serve. I found the same spirit of caring in a lot of my coworkers at Assurant. In the communities where we operate, we get involved with outreach groups and local charities. The same teams that are so good at helping our customers are also hard at work helping out in our neighborhoods. I think if I had to tell somebody one thing about Assurant, I'd say we care.
And we're back with your second half of Behind the Bench presented by Assurance Solutions. Riley, I'll go ahead and start off with you again. Everybody in town knows you're an immensely gifted musician. You sing and you perform around the community. If you had a chance to do a second career all over again, would it be being a musician?
You know what, I would say so. Absolutely. It's a lot of fun, and performing for people is a lot of fun. And it's, I wouldn't even consider myself like that talented of a musician. I think it's just, having the, confidence to get up there and do it. I think there's a lot of people that are probably a lot more talented than me, but I just like getting up on stage and performing and having fun, and that's all it is really, is when you're doing it. You get up there and you have fun, and you interact with people, and just get up there and jam a little bit. And so I've been very fortunate to have some cool spots to play here close in Rapid City. I get to spearfish a little bit over to Flanagan's and in spearfish, and it's a lot of fun. It's been good. So maybe that's what I would do.
You play any music there, Jesse?
No, I just listen to it.
Yeah.
I'll listen to Wes play or whatever. So no, I'm not very musically talented that way. So
If you could have a musical gift, what would you play?
probably the guitar,
Yeah.
I think, the piano. I know that I grew up kind of playing it, but then it wasn't really the cool thing to do, and now you wish you kind of were good at it, because it's real neat to watch someone play. And I guess anything, it takes a lot of talent to play anything. So I mean, I would take any instrument for sure.
What kind of music do you perform?
I'd like to do everything. I like to do acoustic rock to country music to then from James Taylor to Lady Gaga. Just I think anything that people. I like to do popular songs that people know and are willing to sing along to, and that's the fun stuff for me. Get some Garth Brooks, Friends in Low Places. Usually finish off with that one. Maybe a little Bob Seeger, Turn the Page, start off the night, and just see where it goes from there, I guess.
Last question for you real quick, Jesse. If you performed in a concert, you were given the mic and you had to go, what's the one song you perform?
Oh, wow. I don't know. Maybe something Billy Joel, so then you'd listen and you'd enjoy it. So I probably wouldn't be very good at singing it, but I'll try that one.
And a fine choice, if I could say so myself. Thank you so much for your time today, gentlemen. I greatly appreciate it. This was your latest edition of Behind the Bench presented by Assurance Solutions. And don't forget to submit your questions for your favorite Rush players on our social media platforms.